Greetings once again to you, our dear friends. It's Urius here. And today we're going to give an explanation on initiation and just how we initiate our beloved ones into whether it be Kriya or the breath mantras or a special personal breath mantra for that person. Because initiation, and most people again have heard of the word initiation. You know, you can get initiated into all physical things, as you are aware of, but this is initiation into a specific area, like 1, Kriya Yoga, 2, a breath mantra, and how it works. Now, in India you have gurus over there, and the rishis, etc., and many of them do initiations for their disciples, for their beloved ones, and they sometimes do it in different ways. You know, some gurus will touch you on the spiritual eye here, and other areas of initiation. But we are going to explain how we initiate our beloved ones, how we do it through the Urius group. Alright, let's just take then, first of all, we'll say a breath mantra. Alright, so we show you how to do the breath mantra, and you practice with us with doing the breath mantra. And then when we are satisfied that your practice is good, and it does not take a long time, it can be only just a few minutes to practice, because the breath mantras are very simple, then we start the procedure of initiation. Now, once we start the breath mantra, because we do it with you and you do it with us, then what happens is that out of the vibrations of the breath mantra comes specific color rays, right? Just like any word you are speaking, you do not see it, but there are color rays that come out from all the words, and even when you start to sing too, but you're not seeing it with the physical eyes. So as we initiate that person into the breath mantra, there are specific areas upon the body that we attend to through the initiation. Now, number 1, it could be a chakra point, or number 2, it could be a physical organ like the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, the liver, or it could be the stomach, it could be the intestine, it could be anywhere in the body that you can think of. It could be up in the brain, it could be in the legs, it could be in the arm. So we are totally aware, of course, of where the breath mantra is going to. So what we do, as we are doing the breath mantra and the person or people are doing the breath mantra with us, then those areas of vibrations and colors and rays that we are speaking of, they are then, the best way to explain it, they just let's say first of all it's the heart. All right, we'll just take for an example the physical heart. And so what happens is that all those vibrations out of the breath mantra are merging directly into the physical heart, if it is for that, all right? And so all the way through. So what we do, we go through a certain time with those people through initiation, and then the breath mantra is completed. And what happens after the completion of those spiritual rays, the color rays that have gone in there to the physical heart that we are explaining, then it is totally absorbed into that area of the heart that it was going to. So what, in other words, it does not, once we stop, it does not come out again, you know, it does not just rush out again, it stays there. And so it's like, another way to explain it would be probably, you know, it's like a lockbox. It locks itself in there, and it will suffice for and until that area of the problem that was there has been erased and eradicated, burned away, or dissolved. If it goes to a chakra point, the same procedure goes there. Just say we're doing a breath mantra, and it's going to the solar plexus chakra point, then it goes straight in there. Those color vibrations, those color rays just pour straight into that particular chakra point. Likewise, if it was the heart chakra, the same thing, the throat, sacral, whatever chakra point it is, it would do the same. And then once the breath mantra, just come up to the heart chakra now, once the breath mantra has been completed, then again those vibrations, spiritual color rays of the mantra, the breath mantra, are locked within the particular heart chakra point. And then they attend, as I said before, and you practice it on a daily basis, and we give you a specific time limit. And as you reconnect with it, the following day, then it starts to expand and vibrate in a very, very powerful way. So, in other words, it is starting to heal those areas, or whatever we give it to you for, it will then manifest that particular part. All right, like that. So it's a very simple procedure. So in the breath mantras, we don't need to touch anyone. We can actually do a breath mantra through a video as you are seeing it now. We can actually do that, or you can do it on Skype or physical people in the temple there with us, like that. So it's a very, very simple procedure. And the same procedure goes for the Kriya Yoga also. So, it's nothing difficult, but it's not a case of touching the person on the spiritual eye, or touching them there, or patting them, or hitting their heart chakra like that. It's done through divine magnetism. This is what we are utilizing in our initiations, is divine magnetism. Not just the magnetic forces that people are attracted through magnetism like that. This is divine magnetism. This is the fabric of creation. So it's God-filled. And that is what we are utilizing as we do the breath mantras, as we do the Kriya Yoga and breath mantra initiation. It is all done through divine magnetism. But I was just trying to explain the different color rays that will come up, and as they pour into the specific areas, if it be the arm there, or this side here, of what the particular problem is. And divine magnetism is the most, we'll call it, powerful healing force in creation that you can get. So, you can see that the almighty power of God that is within divine magnetism. Not known probably so much in this atomic electrical age right now, but as you come into the next stage of divine magnetism, then it is totally known by all people. And there are so many areas and so many things, we could say, that you can do with divine magnetism that have not really manifested in this particular age that you're in now. But being given a special dispensation to utilize divine magnetism to help our beloved ones on this pathway back to God. So whatever the initiation is, like breath mantras or Kriya Yoga, it is there to improve yourself, to heal thyself, like that. So it has a great purpose, and as I said before, mankind is probably not totally aware of divine magnetism. You have magnets, and you know how powerful magnets are, do you not? Really strong, powerful like that. Well, that's the magnetic forces. And the North and South Pole, has very powerful magnetic forces. And literally, if you look at your whole universe now, divine magnetism is keeping all the planets and the suns, the planets that revolve around the suns, and the moons that revolve around the planets in a beautiful, perfect motion of God. And that's why we always say that God makes no mistakes. So divine magnetism can also be used in healing through thy hands, like so, but utilizing it in breath mantras and through the Kriya Yoga initiation, as I said before, is a very, very powerful, God-filled vibration. So there's nothing difficult in initiations. You know, people used to get a little frightened about initiations. You know, if gurus would come out from India and travel around the world, and people might get a little uptight and nervous about initiations. But the initiations that we do are God-filled initiations, and the only experience you get is a very positive and joyful experience like that. And so, you know, that is really a brief description about how we do initiations on this earth plane and on your spiritual journey back to God. So, I do thank you and I do bow to you in God's great light. As I, Urius, bid thee farewell for today. And thank you.